After failing in 1914 and 1915 to break the muddy deadlock of trench warfare, the Allies developed a new plan, a big push on the Western Front, which would coincide with attacks by Russia and Italy elsewhere. The Germans were stationed behind a challenging set of defences, the strength of which had been underestimated by the Allied intelligence. Prior to the attack, the Allies launched a week-long heavy artillery bombardment using some 1.75 million shells, which aimed to cut the enemy's barbed wire guarding German defences and destroy the enemy's positions. The British believed that the Germans would be so shattered by this bombardment that the infantry would rush over and occupy their trenches. On the morning of July 1st, 1916, at 7:30 a.m, 11 divisions of the British Fourth Army, many of them volunteer soldiers going into battle for the first time, began advancing on a 15-mile front north of the Somme. At the same time, 5 French divisions advanced on an 8-mile front to the south, where the German defences were weaker. Allied leaders had been confident the bombardment would damage German defences enough so that their troops could easily advance. But the barbed wire remained intact in many places, and the German positions, many of which were deep underground, were stronger than anticipated. This gave the Germans time to scramble out of their dugouts, man their trenches and open fire. The British were met by a storm of machine gun rifle and artillery fire. Some 19,240 British soldiers were killed on that day. More than 38,000 were wounded. Because it's called a battle, you might imagine that it all happened in a few days, but it actually went on for months and finally finished in November 1916.